is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Tampa Bay and Raymond James Stadium, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State NATTY Lions. Taking on a squad from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense with three tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. It's a shotgun run call. As the first down is still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
There you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Now here's the toss play. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to the running back. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Bulldogs looking to run some tempo here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. To the air, it's Morris. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The tight end makes the catch downfield.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's a run. Running back's got it. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Trying to punch it in here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Touchdown, Georgia. They draw first blood in this national title game. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kurt.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 open score. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The shotgun, it's a handoff. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of a play. The Nittany Lions will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. He'll leave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Second down after that run in the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Tries to get it to the running back. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
The Nittany Lions pick up enough for a first down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Penn State. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Fire to the right side. Complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for their nice game.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. QB keeper all the way. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Offense building momentum on this drive. It's a first down at the 44. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Really nice run by the back, but I want to give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for the first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Morris. With the catch, it's Wiley. Spinning out of the tackle. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in the third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And the Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Motion now from the tight end. Toss play to the running back going left. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to pass. It's Morris. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Important second down play coming up. A quick throw out left, complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long on the 45. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
2nd down after that previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he's got some space here. On the move. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown. You talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at the 40. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Will not be brought down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back. It's Morris. He'll take a deep shot here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up first down from the 31. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about in the first half? This back is having a big day.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Hit as he released it. He's got his man in the open field. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? He keeps it on the design run. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment for this important play. An important 3rd down and goal now. Looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on 3rd down. Now we got a 4th down situation. And now you're in the red zone. You got to wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice and try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown?
They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's 4th down from the 4. They're going for it. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. So they elect to send out the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Just able to stop him, and it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. But begin the drive with excellent field position. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They're barely able to stop him after a huge gain. They saved a touchdown in that final tackle as time runs out in the first half. Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Bulldogs will kick this away to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Tight end goes in motion. They get the second half started with a running play. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep downfield to the left. Caught at the 30. Still running. All the way to the end zone. He couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Design quarterback run. The ball is loose. Ball's on himself to avoid disaster.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Handoff from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On the run here, taking a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Georgia. Too much speed for the defense.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid game. The Nittany Lions come to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure, moving right. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away. trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Wade. And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking for a man. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And the Nittany Lions will crank up the tempo. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Wade. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Nittany Lions will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Pressure is coming. 4th down completion to the running back. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. To be 1st down.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. It's exactly what he's able to do.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Trying to force it. Touchdown, Penn State. This offense really clicking. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now for that 20-yard line. They'll try to run it with the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. You've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Looking to throw. It's Morris. He lets it go on the move. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
The offense really clicking here. And they hand it off to the back. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the 2nd half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Down he goes. It's a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
They'll kick it away here. And they've got the returner corralled. Penn State offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. On the move now. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack. How about the big nose tackle? Known as a run stopper, but he gets to the quarterback that time.
Yeah, usually the big man is off the field when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You know, you said, Chris, this guy's usually known for just eating up blocks, but the big man there shows he's got enough twitch to get to the quarterback, and he gets a sack.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, this offense coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And now the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down after that completion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Caught behind the line. It's Cook. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A heroic effort here on the biggest stage.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
And the point after is right down the middle. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Georgia offense is back out on the field. The national championship coming right down to the wire. Biggest possession of the game so far. This offense needs a touchdown. Caught over the middle. It's Wiley. Look out, he's loose. Touchdown, Dogs. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. Another a touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. First down, looking to throw the football. And it falls incomplete. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Looking to scramble. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? The pass rush closing in. Sure hands. It's Wade. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Their last chance here. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Second and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. Send the back in motion. Direct snap. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver makes the catch. He stopped and gets a first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. He'll try a pass here. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That play moves the ball across midfield. They'll be set up with a first down at the 41.
Well, that's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And, Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Hits the ground. It's Wade. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game. But they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Makes the ground. It's Wade. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
The Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. On the move now. Put it through the end zone. And he muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line.
Hey, the defense working with this lead does everything right, taking away any threats downfield, gives the quarterback only option really is to take off and pick up some yards. Now, they better be careful because you do that too many times, eventually he could get out and put it into the end zone.
And the Nittany Lions hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Penn State. This offense cannot be stopped. Well, they're showing some fight to the end, Kurt, but they're going to have to come up with a miracle to believe here as national champions.
Yeah, it's a good job by their offensive scoring, but you're right. This is going to be a tough task. Although we have seen some wild things over the years in these championship games, let's see if they recover this onside kick.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Breaking tackles and going.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
This one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs.